Hey everyone, LongTime here. And the First Soldier Twitter account is releasing more information throughout the week till its release on November 17th, next Wednesday. I wanted to go over what we can expect for things that we've seen ideas for, and some parts I didn't expect that we would actually receive in this game. So let's get into it. Starting us off is the newest info for the game. I knew some of it was coming, but not to the depths that the tweet mentions. That is the Chocobo raising in the Chocobo Farm. From what it says here is that we're going to be actually able to increase our personal Chocobo stats with attack, speed, HP, stamina, and jump being the factors. I'll be honest, I wasn't actually expecting us to change how our Chocobo performs. I thought it was going to be purely cosmetics with bardings or being able to change its color. Hopefully with however they choose to go about the increasing the stats, it isn't purely locked behind microtransactions. My guess is that we'll receive some of it for free and probably have the option to buy more or speed up the process. Chocobos in the beta weren't a broken mechanic, so I'm not going to expect this to be a pay-to-win if that is the case, but it'll be slightly annoying to pay to get ahead. I'm really looking at Pokemon Unite in this scenario with the item enhancers, kind of following the same problem I have in my head right now. From what it seems like with the farms, you'll be able to board and raise multiple Chocobos that suit maybe what you want during your drops into Midgar. So you could have a hyper-mobile Chocobo that zips around really quick. Maybe one that kicks ridiculously hard if you want to do a Chocobo-only challenge, or one that can jump ridiculously high like a Dragoon. Who knows how far the limits can really go as it stands right now. We'll also see how heavy into microtransaction-y this is going to be. But overall, this seems like a super fun callback to the original Final Fantasy VII that most people should remember quite well, but with its own kind of twist for this game, having to breed and make that perfect Chocobo, just without maybe having Knights of the Round as your reward just yet. In the beta, we were able to access different costumes like the Turk's uniform, the Soldier long coat, which was very similar to Genesis, or the Unknown Entity costume. But with these collection lineups, it seems like we're going to be getting stuff like Moogles and Cactars and Chocobo mascot cosmetic lines. In certain scenarios, like when you would defeat a boss like the Guard Scorpion, Tonberry, or just completely randomly when you would open up a box, you'd get these in-game boxes which would later at the end you'd find out what kind of tokens it would give you towards obtaining big cosmetics like the Buster Sword, Cloud's Hardy Daytona, or the Chocobo hoodie suits. We'll see if that makes its way into the game's actual release, but for starters, it seems like this Moogle line that we're going to be getting is the first theme towards receiving like gun skins, personal like hoodies, backpacks, little ears, or just Chocobo cosmetics, or the full-blown mascot costume. The Cactar one being shown off in the Twitter right now, so the raffle, I am 100% gonna get due to the Cactar emotes and the other emotes that we're going to be getting. But we'll see as we get more information. And the last tweet is showing off some weapon skins from the original game for each of the main jobs we're getting at release. As you can see here, maybe a lot of you might have not have actually received this item during your playthroughs of Final Fantasy VII, but this is Aerith's Umbrella, originally received from getting at least 5,000 points in the Speed Square in the Golden Saucer, which will most likely be a weapon skin for sorcerers. Trumpet Shell, sorry I couldn't find an image of Kate Sith actually equipping it, found in the Temple of Ancients. By process of elimination from seeing the other ones, I'm going to guess is going to be a skin for the Rangers, for their dagger, but who knows. This one right here, everyone should recognize this one as the famous Nailbat skin from Cloud, which also happens to be found in the Temple of Ancients, should be used by the Warrior class. From the list that I have written down right here, these are all of Tifa's weapons, and my guess is that my guess is that hand-to-hand over there is the leather gloves for Monk. We'll have to see. I may be expecting something a little bit shinier, but my guess is that's the leather gloves from Tifa. And the last one on the list is Yuffie's Oritsuru from the Dacho Caves, being a hilarious paper crane skin for the ninja class. Just being able to throw that thing out there or slash away and just give some real good paper cuts. With these having no game balance whatsoever other than having fun, we can probably expect these ones to be locked behind microtransactions, similar to any kind of skin system in most mobile games. And that about covers all the new things from those 3 tweets for First Soldier that we've gotten so far. If you want to hear more things about First Soldier, I would highly recommend subscribing, as I plan to cover all aspects of this game. I'll see you guys in the next one with some more First Soldier news.